Hello everybody, Brian Morrissey recently mentioned that we should view the reaction to AI in the context of the Gartner Hype Cycle, which was new to me, so I looked it up. It's a graphical representation of the phases of adoption of and reaction to new technologies. Phase 1 is the technology trigger. This is when a new technology attracts attention and there's a lot of excitement about it, positive or negative. We might imagine a connected world with the Internet of Things, new immersive experiences with virtual reality, or a decentralized digital currency with blockchain. And in the case of AI, we worry about Skynet and murderous robots. Phase 2 is the peak of inflated expectations. This is where we get the exaggerated, almost messianic claims about the technology. There are lots of unrealistic projections and way too much enthusiasm. The Segway was going to change cities. Virtual reality would allow disabled people to participate more in life, and AI will eliminate everyone's jobs. Phase 3 is the trough of disillusionment, which reminds me of the Slough of Despond in Pilgrim's Progress. So following on that theme, the proverb says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. Once we realize that technology won't live up to its exaggerated expectations, we feel let down. There are security or regulatory problems. People don't like it as much as they thought they would. It doesn't integrate with other systems very well, all that sort of thing. And then phase 4 is the slope of enlightenment. The technology matures, and we see there are some practical applications and benefits. The technology starts to gain more realistic and sustainable uses, and organizations start to understand its value. People figure out new ways to use the technology, and it works well in particular niches. Phase 5 is the plateau of productivity. At this point, the technology reaches maximum adoption, mainstream adoption, and becomes part of everyday life or business operations. It's mature and stable, with well-established practices and a wide user base. Now, when it comes to AI, we've had the technology trigger. I think we're still climbing towards that peak of inflated expectations. But the trough of disillusionment is coming, which means we'll start to find problems. It lacks generalized intelligence. It hallucinates too much. It has way too much bias. It has very limited contextual understanding. It's not nearly as creative as we had hoped. It doesn't have a good grasp of basic ethics. It's too much of a black box. We don't understand how it works, so we can't quite trust it. Or it just gets boring. Those are the things that are coming as we get down into the trough of disillusionment. But then we'll start to find reasonable tasks for AI as we go back up the slope of enlightenment. It won't be as scary, and we won't expect too much of it, but it will be useful. That, my friends, seems like the probable path of AI. I hope you enjoy these little videos that I do. If you do, please like and share them, and remember to visit me at crablegroup.com. Thanks so much.